every time we missed a good shot inside, we gave up transition offense, bucket at the other end. Press offense, obviously threw the ball away 3 critical times. You know, stuff that we just can't do, especially in crunch time.
Sharon, does that crunch time play something that is a concern for you now? Because it hasn't always been with you guys defending the lead, but in a number of games this year, it's been those critical mistakes at the end.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously concern anytime you can't make easy shots, don't get back on defense, and be able to bring the ball to the floor under pressure. Those are 3 top concerns, I guess. You know, I'd have to say in defense of Rashida, freshman, you know, so possibly that wasn't the best route to go, although I, you know, think she's the best person, at least in practice in those situations, but down the road she won't make those mistakes. But, you know, I thought the effort was good. I thought we executed very well, but we have to be able to make bunnies, and we have to consistently get back on defense.
Kiara, you, first game you had 13 points, and then it's kind of, I don't want to say stagnating, but it's been harder for you to get your shot. Was it kind of a release for you early in this game to be able to hit that 3 and kind of set the tempo for the team early on?
I mean, yeah, you know, getting those passes from the girls, you know, they help set me up. But it's relevant, you know, we just have to get, you know, if we don't win, it doesn't matter. So we just have to make sure we execute on offense and then on defense as well. So.
Sharon, on the interception, you know, by Malone and Tamila, she said she had faked one way and went the other. So is that something that she should have seen? Should she have called timeout? You know, was there something else?
Actually, I think she should have just brought the ball up.
Mm-hmm.
And got us into a set. I think, and that was the game plan, but I think, you know, I think being a freshman, I think she probably saw a little bit of pressure, and, you know, she usually reads things extremely well, so we very rarely second guess her, but yeah, we just talked to her and said in the future, just bring it up yourself. You know, there's no need to pass the ball at that point.
Just in general, for either of the players, describe the level of frustration on that one, especially having had the 8-point lead late. Just.
I mean, of course it's frustrating. You know, we obviously want to get the win, but again, we need to do a better job securing the ball. Especially, you know, we had them within, you know, the last 2 minutes. So I think that's, you know, obviously what we're going to have to focus on for the next coming games. And it's been like that for the last couple of games too. It always comes down to the last like 5 minutes or less. So if we execute and do what we have to do and we're supposed to do, then we'll get the win.
Coach, does this team need a spark of something, a moment, something to sort of give you a little momentum, something to push you in a positive direction?
Yeah, I think we need someone off the bench bringing us more than just playing solid. You know, I think we need, like Isha's doing that a little bit here and there. She's playing really, really hard. I think we need Ish to come off the bench with that fight, and we need to develop a guard coming in with the fight, can maybe defend someone like 22 and knock down some shots for us.
How much did Jazz's foul trouble in the second half hurt, given that she'd made such an impact in the first half, and to not get any points in the second half?
Yeah, it's hard, and we, as a team, we consistently get in foul trouble. So it's been, I would say that foul trouble and boxing out have been our Achilles heel. So that's something we obviously as a team have to get better at.
Jazz, did that throw you out of rhythm?
What,
being in foul trouble?
No. I mean, I don't want to try to start going in games thinking I can't get in foul trouble, because I feel like I automatically will get in foul trouble. But I mean, it makes me think about it. Like once coaches are reminding me, like, hey, you have so many fouls. But I mean, I know as such a player on the team, like and a senior, I can't take plays off me just because I have 3 fouls, especially in such a close game.
Sharon, second straight game, Texas has been real cold in the first half and hot in the second. Did you just kind of keep her in and not bring in, say, Harris because you had to have her for the defense?
Yeah. She's our stopper, and she did, Smith ended up having 20 points, but a lot of the points came when Tex wasn't on her.
Mm-hmm.
It's when we switched off some different sets. She had a 3 when we were in zone, and she had a 3 late when we were in scramble mode. So Tex did her job, and that's why Tex will remain on the floor as long as she can go. And it's a challenge to the team. We need to develop another stopper. We need, like I said, that bench kid to come in and be able to lock someone up and give us some points.
Sharon, was there a feeling for you early in the game when Holy Cross started off so cold from the floor, 0 for 10, that only getting an 8-4 lead out of that is maybe let them off the hook a little bit, and that might come back to get you?
Well, we were just as cold, so I wasn't thinking anything other than neither one of us can buy a basket. But yeah, we, being at home, we should be able to knock down some of those shots. But I actually thought there were 2 teams battling it out, playing pretty good defense for both of us, and neither offense really getting into rhythm early.
What are your thoughts going into the 4-game road trip that you're coming up?
We just got to keep getting better. We got to develop our bench. We got to get better. We have to have veterans more vocal, more in tune to the defensive end versus the offensive end. I think if you focus on your offense and you focus on your shot, it gets worse. I think you just got to focus on locking someone up, and your shot will come.
You've had a couple frustratingly close games here at home, and Bill, when he was in it before, talked about sometimes it's nice to get away and clear your mind from home a little bit. Is that something that maybe applies to you guys right now?
There are benefits to being on the road for sure. I think you have your team kind of on lockdown. I think there's less distractions. I think I've always felt like there were a lot of benefits to being on the road. Ohio wouldn't be my first choice, but that's where we'll be. But I think it's probably what we need right now, is to just go away together, lock this thing down, fix some stuff, worry more about what we're executing or not executing, and not who we're playing.